One of the things I like doing on this channel is creating the best of lists. The best dive watches, the best watches from a certain brand, or the best watches in a certain price range. I'm excited for today's video because it covers a really great sweet spot, and that's watches in the $500 price range. There's a lot of wonderful options in this price range, and you can get a watch with well-done finishing and details that look like it's a much more expensive watch. I wanted to make sure, though, that I offer you something different than the go-to usual watches people recommend in that $500 price range. Seiko makes a bunch of great ones with their 5 Sport and GMT, as well as Tissot with the PRX collection and the Citizen Toyosa. The watches we'll be looking at today are from micro brands, but don't let the word micro deter you. Although these brands are small, they are mighty, and they have some really great watch offerings. The first watch we'll take a look at is the RZE Neptune Series 4. The brand has strong vintage vibes, affordable prices, wearable proportions, and attention to detail. The Neptune is RZE's first model and a tribute to the early Rolex Submariner, reference 6538. You know, the cool one worn by James Bond on a fabric strap. In late 2022, RZE announced the 4th iteration of the Neptune, offering a more refined and thoughtfully designed diver. The dimensions are 39mm wide, 46mm long, and 12.7mm thick, with 20mm between the lugs. The case has a gentle profile, and the lugs were shortened from previous versions, making it sit better on the wrist. The dramatic domed acrylic crystal combined with the gilt tone hands and accents on the dial are what makes the Neptune such a vibrant, vintage-looking watch. It has 200 meters water resistance and a screw-down crown and case back. The Neptune is powered by the Miyota 90S5 and retails for $499. The second watch is a GMT from RZE, the Ascentus. RZE is known for making well-priced and solid titanium watches. I've been following the brand since its debut Kickstarter campaign for the Resolute, and I think they are doing a great job at expanding the brand's collections. With the recent release of the Seiko NH34 GMT movement, RZE utilizes this to create a lightweight, robust, and capable GMT watch with the Ascentus. The watch looks and feels like a tool watch. The dimensions are 40mm wide, 46mm long, 13mm thick, and 20mm between the lugs. The sandblasted Grade 2 titanium case is coated with Ultra Hex, the brand's proprietary hardening compound. The legible dial has a matte finish, applied hour markers, and a large handset. Also, its lume comes in 2 varieties, PGW9 and C3. The crystal is sapphire, and the watch has 200 meters of water resistance. It retails for between $449 and $598, depending on whether you choose a strap, bracelet, or a combo of both. Next up is the second Hour Sattelberg. The watch looks like nothing I've seen before. It is thin and it comes with the right specs. I really like the 3D printed Arabic numerals and the contrast to the high polished triangular markers. In a way, it doesn't make sense, but in an unexpected way, it does. It definitely is legible and unique. The Sattelberg has the right dimensions, coming in at 40mm wide, 47mm long, 10mm thick, and 20mm between the lugs. It comes with a leather strap, as well as a super stretchy nylon strap that matches the colors on the dial. The dial displays a vertical brushing, which absorbs the light. Combined with a flat piece of sapphire with an anti-reflective coating, the dial is crystal clear. The case of the Sattelberg is hardened, has 100 meters of water resistance, and houses the Miyota 9015 movement. The retail price is $460. Last up is the Brew Metric Retro Dial. A bit like the RZE Neptune, the Brew Metric bursts with vintage vibes. From the old TV-shaped case with its mirror dial frame to the unique bracelet, it's a lot of vintage vibes packed into the watch. As a true vintage-inspired watch, the Brew Metric comes with vintage dimensions as well, and modern technology inside. The Brew Metric has a case dimension of 36mm wide, 41.5mm long, and 10.75mm thick. The watch is powered by the Seiko VK68 Mecha Quartz caliber that has a date, a running seconds sub-register at 6 o'clock, and a 60-minute totalizer at 9 o'clock. The Brew Metric comes with the sapphire crystal and has 50 meters of water resistance. It retails for $450.